Thank you. I declare this congregation to be in session. Please remain standing and join with us in singing the traditional graduation song, Gaudiamus, the words of which are printed on the screen. Please be seated. Tēnā koutou katoa hui hui nei. Greetings to you all gathered here and a very warm welcome to Massey University's 2017 graduation ceremonies here in the Manawatū this week. This is the second of 6 ceremonies. I want to acknowledge fellow members of the Massey University Council and the academic staff on the stage with me today. In addition, I acknowledge distinguished guests. We have amongst us the professional services staff and the members of the graduation committee who do all the work. Most importantly, I acknowledge those of you who are about to graduate and the special people who are here to support you today. My name is Dr. Helen Anderson. I'm Pro-Chancellor of Massey University Council, which is effectively Deputy Chair of the group responsible for overseeing the governance of the university. It also means that as a council we have great pleasure in presiding over graduation ceremonies here in Palmerston North, in Auckland a fortnight ago, and in Wellington later this month. In the 6 ceremonies that we have this week, we'll have 1,129 students crossing the stage. 146 will be getting master's degrees and 40 will be receiving doctorates. Graduation Day is a day of great celebration. It's an opportunity for the university and your whānau, friends and loved ones to recognise the very hard work that you've done and what you've achieved as a result. All our ceremonies are live streamed on the internet and there's a link on the Massey University homepage, so please feel free to put a link on your Facebook page or tweet or text or email or even talk to people about it and to enable anyone who has not been able to make it here. This will be a permanent record of what I'm sure is going to be a very proud moment and day for you. So while talking of recognition, it is really important to remember to thank all of those people who have backed you and contributed to your success during your studies. Your family, your friends, your faculty and support staff of the university. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the graduates to join me in acknowledging these people. First of all, I'll ask you to stand and acknowledge and applaud those on the stage, and then turn to your family and friends and supporters, even if they're upstairs, and applaud them. So please stand, graduates. Please acknowledge the staff and support. And now to your family and friends. Thank you. Capping ceremonies are the highlight of any academic year at any university, and as a graduate myself, I distinctly recall how proud and excited I was at my own graduations. When I was appointed to Massey University Council several years ago, I decided to refresh my knowledge and experience of being a student by enrolling in a finance paper over the summer semester. I very soon regretted that decision because it was really hard work. I ended up doing pretty well, but I have to tell you, because it was such hard work, I had actually forgotten how challenging that can be. So it was really pleasing to learn firsthand that Massey sets its standards really high and it demands performance, and that's what it has demanded of you. My experience as a student at various institutions has helped shape my life, my career, and in many ways my values. And those values are that family whānau are important, community is important, service is important, whether paid or unpaid, and integrity in life is absolutely essential. New Zealand is a proud nation, and rightly so. It is recognised around the world as a beacon of good global citizenship, and Massey University is a key part of that. We're also a growing university. Our national and international student numbers are increasing, and the reputation of Massey University is built on the achievements of its faculty, past and present, and also its graduates. Our broad base of qualification caters for both the commercial and the cultural needs of students. Our research is focused on addressing issues that matter more and more as the world's population increases, and those are the kind of issues like energy use, climate change, food production, disease prevention, human and animal health, and improving physical and social environments. So we at Massey pride ourselves on producing people who put New Zealand on the global map for innovation, creativity, research and teaching. As university graduates, you are absolutely essential to the future social, economic and cultural development of your own communities. You are the leaders of the future, and great leaders, you'll be pleased to know, do commit themselves to continuing education. As I mentioned earlier, this is the second of 6 ceremonies. We will have 188 students from the Colleges of Science crossing the stage this afternoon. Our students are amongst the best in the world. Our scientists are too, not only in New Zealand but worldwide. In the past 13 years, 7 of the winners of the Rutherford Medal, which is the Royal Society's most prestigious science award, have been Massey scholars. 5 of them are current staff and 2 are alumni. So, for example, Professor Goodyear has been appointed to as the head of Engineering School and Advanced Technology. Professor Goodyear led the redesign of the engineering program, and she's pushed strongly to boost the world-class reputation of engineering and education in New Zealand. Engineering Education in New Zealand, apologies. Professor Joachim Brand of the Institute of Advanced Studies has received $870,000 this last year in Marsden funding for working on icy tornadoes in the quantum world. Get your head around that. Wow. Robert McLaughlin was also made a distinguished professor last year in recognition of his work as an applied mathematician. He's one of the founders in the field of geometric numerical integration, and one of his innovations became part of a solar system simulation that led to the realignment of time by several million years. That still completely blows my mind. Closer to Earth, Professor Robin Phillips of the School of Engineering and Advanced Technology is working to improve school buildings to make sure that the solar heating and better ventilation systems reduce bacteria and carbon dioxide in the classrooms. And equally importantly, the Massey University's Māori Science Academy, Puhoro, has seen its first pilot of students exceed pass rates for Māori and non-Māori across the country in core science papers for NCEA. Puhoro is designed to guide secondary school pupils through NCEA and prepare them for tertiary study and employment in the fields of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So, congratulations to all of you here who've taken up the challenge to be where you are today. You will graduate proud of your achievement and also honoured by the reputational mantle that you have inherited. My challenge to you is to go forth as Massey alumni and to make your own contribution, grow your own reputation, and in doing so add further to the proud heritage that you are now part of. I anticipate many of you will come back to us to keep your skills and knowledge current, and you can be assured that Massey will be here to meet that need, whether it is through a course of full-time study or part-time through our world-class distance learning program. Finally, I'd like to urge you to stay connected with your alma mater and your university family through our Alumni Association. Congratulations, continue to work hard and take all the opportunity that awaits you. Nō reira, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. By the authority of the Council of Massey University, I, Dr. Helen Anderson, Pro-Chancellor, will now award the certificates and diplomas and confer the degrees on those to be presented and those in absentia.
Pro-Chancellor, the Programme Directors for Engineering and for Sciences will present to you graduates and recipients of certificates and diplomas in the College of Sciences.
Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Engineering with Honours the graduates I'm about to name. Azriel Anthony Foronda Abad. Ibrahim Abu Sido. Oluwafemi Samuel Adeyinka. Rosa Marie Atunovic. Adam Stephen Guest Bartlett. Tyler Reese Benson. Matthew Nicholas Bridle. Reese Boyd Brown. Catherine Ann Clark, Massey Scholar, First Class Honors. Jason Darrell Cleland, First Class Honors. Marcel James Allen Craig. Liam U.B. Dijkstra. Benjamin Christopher England, First Class Honors. Amy Diane Gardner, First Class Honors. Ryan Michael Hathaway, First Class Honors. Nathan Sidney Hickey, First Class Honors. Timothy James Yakov Nelson Hook, First Class Honors. Bo Hao Huang. Lauren Grace Knighton. Chun Fung Kwan. Alesha Lubbers, Massey Scholar, First Class Honors. Joshua Luez, First Class Honors. Callum Renoch MacDonald. Thomas Charles Malone. Ahmed Faisal Safwan bin Manaf. Ahmed Afiq bin Muhammad Afandi. Samuel James Napier. Akshay Pandey. Ahmed Fadil bin Rahim. Jared Thomas Seeley. Mohammed Fadil bin Semi. Samuel James Stitchbury. Damien Kenneth Thompson. Samuel James Trotter. Reese Truman. Nathan Robert Slade Wine. Rachel Anna Waite, Massey Scholar, First Class Honors. Pulathisi Nayanajit Vikrama Nayake. William Turner Wilkinson. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for the Diploma in Science and Technology the candidate I am about to name. Paula Louise Lelek. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honor to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Information Sciences the graduates I am about to name. Joshua David Scott Baker. Ashley Bernard Cedric Bates. Jessica Louise Braden Parsons, Massey Scholar. Moses Chinyani. Kenley Northcote Ray Cowles. Ellery Kathleen Fulton. Francis Richard Gritorex. Robert Morgan Halligan. Myung Jong Lee, Massey Scholar. Crystal Joanne Ryan. Thank you, Pro-Chancellor.
Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science the graduands I'm about to name. Hashim bin Yaqub Ali. Na An. Stephanie Leanne Baird. Catherine Frances Bell. Thomas Peter Bell. Ruby Sam Bennett, Massey Scholar. Miranda Nicole Berry, Massey Scholar. Tyler Brock Berry. Meredith Louise Birrell. Jessica Lillian Bond. Crystal Guan Lin Chan. Anthony Raphael Charlesley. Philippa Cecile Cheryl. Bruce Mark Chilton. Reese Gordon Christian. Courtney Lee Churchill. Melissa Lynn Churchhouse. Hannah Louise Copeland. Ethan James Coulston. Timothy Martin Craig. Lucy Virginia Cramp. Annie Nicole Cray. Kerry Ann Crockett. Jamie Georgia Crothall. Thank you, Chancellor.
It's now my pleasure to invite Mr. Mark Julian, General Manager of Dairy Operations for Landcorp, to address the graduands. Mark Julian was appointed to his current position in October 2014. He joined Landcorp over 6 years ago as a business manager in Wellington. He moved south to the west coast and then returned to Wellington in 2011. Mark is a Massey University alumnus, completing a Bachelor of Applied Science with a major in agriculture, followed by a postgraduate year focused on dairy production and farm management. Mark was awarded the prestigious William Gerrish Memorial Prize in Farm Management as a top farm management student. On leaving university, Mark worked for Dairy NZ, which is a really good organisation, Mark, as a consulting officer in the Central Plateau, working with farmers around nutrient management issues with Lake Rotorua and Taupo and forest to farm conversions. In 2013, Mark won the Young Executive of the Year award at the Deloitte Top 200 Business Awards. Mark's responsibilities as General Manager Dairy include the incorporation, development and execution of Landcorp's dairy business strategy on all Landcorp-owned dairy farms and those farms that Landcorp manages on behalf of external owners. Please welcome Mark Julian.
Thank you, Pro-Chancellor. Thank you for the invitation to speak to you all on this special event and occasion in your life. My acknowledgement to all the families and friends here who have supported you over the years of study and will continue to support you as you enter the next phase of your career. Today I remember my own graduation. I built it up in my mind to be a celebration of the achievement and result of hard work in the previous years. On the day, as many of you might share today, it actually felt like the start of a much longer journey, one without the layout of assignments and exams, but using all the same skills on greater challenges and continuing that growth that you've started here at Massey. It doesn't seem like long ago I was here at the graduation myself, but just as a side note, I was outside parking the car earlier today, and the man next to me asked if I was here to attend one of my children's graduations. So I don't think I was that old, but your career ages you, obviously. Today I'll share 3 key lessons that I've learned in my time since leaving Massey. The first is you have to be passionate about what you do in the industry you're in. All of you are here today because you're passionate about New Zealand's future. So am I. The passion you have for your career has got you to this graduation and the achievements you're celebrating. This energy and drive that you have will be important as you embark on the next phase of your life and career, and will keep you focused and resilient in the face of challenges. In my own journey, that passion has been important. I grew up a country kid on a family farm in coastal Taranaki. My brothers and sisters and myself were involved in all aspects of farm work, and we joked that by the time we left school, we already had one career under our belts. I love this life, but knew nothing else, and by the time I'd finished high school, I didn't know what I wanted to do next. I knew I didn't want to go straight to university. I naively thought that I would chase my teenage dream at the time of becoming a professional skateboarder. My hard-headed parents helped me to make a decision on my next move by kicking me out of home a month after I finished school, buying me a bus ticket to Wellington. This is where I thought I wanted to be. My sister was studying at university there, and the lifestyle seemed great. Reality hit arriving in Wellington, As a school leaver with no skills, I spent 5 months washing dishes at a Central City cafe, only making enough to cover the bills. It was a good experience, though, as it made me realise what I was passionate about, and that was farming. On returning to Taranaki, I found a job working for John and Mary Washer at Maawatu in their dairy business, rearing 800 calves for them. John was a fantastic mentor to me at this stage of my career and got me interested in following and furthering my knowledge to attend university, sending me to visit the campus with his son Regan and giving me a list of scholarships to apply for. That passion and sense of vocation helped me navigate my way through my time at Massey and then into choosing the roles that I've taken in my career. The second lesson I want to share is dream big and take on challenges that make you feel uncomfortable. How will you know what your potential is unless you stretch yourself? You have to take your skills and knowledge and leverage yourself into positions that will continue to grow you. In my experience, you have to be able to see opportunities where others might not and take risks to keep growing. All the best preparation and hard work in your studies will get you so far, but sacrifice and taking risks are important. My first role in my career following my time at Massey, as was said, was a consulting officer position at Dairy NZ. I was really stepping out of my comfort zone at the time taking this role, as I see myself as a natural introvert, and the job involved running discussion groups of 30 to 50 farmers several days a week, every week. It was a fantastic role, building facilitation and presentation skills and learning how to influence people and network. Travel followed my time working for Dairy NZ, and I found myself spending several months in South America, largely because of an opportunity in Chile at the time. A group of New Zealand farmers and a company Manuka had bought the Hacienda Rupanco, over 25,000 hectares. Being there at the time saw me involved in the due diligence team, sorting through the livestock across 30 odd properties that made up the station, and I was landed with the job of establishing an opening feed position on the farm, 25,000 hectares, with a Yamaha mudbug, a camera, and a map. It took me 2 weeks to do a farm walk. Another gutsy risk I took early in my career with Landcorp helped me to cement my credibility for the role I am in today. I'd been working for the first 18 months out of a Wellington office as a business manager, overseeing 8 farms around New Zealand. The job was great, but it felt hard to really drive change and make a mark on the business when I was only visiting the farms once every month. Then a role came up, overseeing 5 farms on the west coast, living in Westport. I thought I could turn this part of the business around and progress my career faster getting out of Wellington to run my own part of the business. I also knew that I was relatively young in age and experience to be doing this. I figured, however, that although these roles were hotly contested in other parts of the country, the West Coast would not be, and I might be the best of a limited number of choices. This was not just a career risk. When I took the role, I had been in a relationship with my then girlfriend Fiona for one year. We both thought the adventure of moving from the city to the wild West Coast would be exciting, and the gamble paid off. This proved to be both a pivotal role in my career and in my personal life. We left for the coast, still getting to know each other, and returned 2 years later married. The third and final lesson I want to share with you today is about leadership. Your ability to create change will be influenced by who you are, your character, and ability to take people with you. As each of you here progress in your career, you will find yourself being challenged more and more around your leadership. I've been really fortunate over the last 8 years to be able to continue to grow my career within Landcorp. When I joined the business, Landcorp milked 30,000 cows. This season we milked 60,000 cows across 67 properties. And over this expansion phase, I've been able to change roles every 2 to 3 years, working up to my current position as General Manager of Dairy on the executive team in the business. One highlight for me over this time that made me realise how much I'd developed in my leadership was in 2013. I was privileged to be awarded the New Zealand Young Executive of the Year at the Deloitte Top 200 Business Awards. In accepting the award, I made my observations on what I believe makes a great leader in New Zealand. A sense of service to the people you work with, courage to face challenges head on, and having and displaying a vision for the future. Leadership is important because your technical skills will only get you so far. You have to be able to create a vision around the change you are trying to make and have to be able to take people with you. In the role I spoke of earlier on the West Coast, I arrived in Westport and quickly used my skills to model an improved farm system that would increase profit and production. Massey 101. But then I had to recruit 3 out of 5 farm managers and many members of our team to achieve a change to make it happen. We were able to take 5 underperforming farms and turn them around, building new farm teams and a farm system which increased production 25% and profitability substantially, and it came down to the leadership and the high-performing team we developed. These skills of creating a vision and having courage during change are incredibly important for leaders, as they have to both manage external disruption to their business and create disruption within their own company's business models. I spent a few weeks last year in the US studying strategy at Stanford University. Through looking at case studies of successful businesses, it became clear many successful leaders have to be ambidextrous in driving performance out of existing business model and people while disrupting it to create a vision for the future. I want to share this view to finish. Right now we are facing unprecedented challenges currently in our primary industries, increasing volatility around commodity price cycles for our major exports, pressure on getting skilled people in the industry and keeping them safe, issues around the health of our waterways, and lastly, and maybe most importantly, the image agriculture currently has with the New Zealand public. I believe we can make some of the best and most sustainable food in the world right here in New Zealand. We need to focus on winning new customers to our products and story, and we need to take the people of New Zealand with us. As an industry and country, we need each and every one of you here today graduating to bring your passion, chase opportunities, and take risks to grow your potential, and be courageous leaders New Zealand needs to solve the issues and provide a new future. I have no doubt it's going to take all we have to achieve this. And what we know today of how we use resources, people and technology is going to be totally different in the future. You all have a unique part to play in the future of New Zealand, and the achievement you celebrate today is a recognition that you have a foundation on which to build successful careers, ones which you are going to be amazed at yourself and the path it will take you in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dulin. We'll now proceed with the conferment of degrees and the awarding of university certificates and diplomas.
Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science the graduates I'm about to name. Alexandra Mary Daniel. Meredith Taylor Davis. Alana Jane Day. Kathleen Marianne DeLeeuw. Ainsley Maritza Elliott Dewars. Nicholas Tyler Dreisbach. Raina Louise Flavel. Holly Alyssa Flay, Massey Scholar. David Ivivi Fu. Tyler Frost. Sunny Hihiria Hape. Rebecca Jane Hawkey. Mustafa Ismail Hedgeles. Morgan Victoria Heslop. Wing Hang Ho. Ella Ray Horgan. Jordan Talbot Howard. Rianne Laura Innes. Penelope Susan Jacks. Gemma Christabel Kerisk. Stephanie Ann Kerisk. Hassan Koshin. Diana Krishnayodi. Aaron Christopher Robert Lang. Alison Judith Lane. Alex Wong Lee. Amy Shea Rose Lewis. Ashley Sarah Lovell, Massey Scholar. Erin Marika Marson. Hannah Margaret McCarthy. Antonia Miriama McGee. Lauren Heather McGuinness. Amy Olivia Mackenzie. Keegan James Holloway Miskimmon. Anna J. Mulligan. Leah Jamil Murcott, Massey Scholar. Catherine Jane Hope Murray, Massey Scholar. Amy Grace Nielsen. Kane Hunter Nixon. Ashley Sharon Claire Parp. Michaela Anna Pilgrim. Hinawai Erini Kiritia Polfrey Anderson. Nicola Ruth Rasmussen. Letitia Marie Rippey. Ruby Jean Roach. Tobias Alexander Ross, Massey Scholar. Anusha Satanot. Callum Tyler Smith. Keely Clydell G. Kawang Soriano. Len Starker. Victoria Claire Stephen. Georgia Wendy Trembath. Zoe Michelle Udy. Eli Ben van der Laan. Renske van Stensel. Danielle Renee Visser. Benjamin Patrick Westbury. Michael Philip Whitcomb. Jasmine Marie Willen. Rebecca K. Mary Wilson. Sydney Sharon Woodhouse. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Certificate in Science the candidate I'm about to name, Nicole Bridget Keegan. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma in Science the candidates I'm about to name. Eleanor Anderson. Louise Shaw. Sneha Vilas Shirshika. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Graduate Diploma in Technology the candidate I'm about to name. Wei Xuan. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Logistics and Supply Chain Management the candidates I'm about to name. Sama Nasser Hassan Aladem. Cyril Katim Mercy Abdallah Ibrahim, with distinction. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for the Postgraduate Diploma in Science the candidate I'm about to name, Jared Scott Campbell. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Bachelor of Science with honours the graduates I'm about to name. Amy Kirsten Edwards, First Class Honours. Grace Hayata Marcroft, First Class Honours. Don Ang Nguyen. Raul Solomon, First Class Honours. Yi Xuan Tu, First Class Honours. Rushka Unvricht, First Class Honours. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Engineering the graduand I'm about to name. Brendan William Taylor, Masterate Scholar with distinction. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Engineering Studies the graduand I'm about to name. Shua Yang. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Supply Chain Management the graduate I'm about to name, Virginia Ann Christians, with distinction. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Master of Science the graduates I'm about to name, Edith Victoria Bretherton. Tyler John Challand, First Class Honours. Faline Mary Drummond, First Class Honours. Grace Sharp. Goldie Sky Walker, with distinction. Pro-Chancellor, the degrees are also conferred and the certificates and diplomas are also awarded to those who are in absentia. Thank you, Chancellor.
It is now my great pleasure to invite Manawatū to present 2 items. Manawatū is the Māori Students Association at Massey University's Manawatū campus in Palmerston North. Defined as whānau made up of students who identify themselves as Māori, their mission statement is to provide a culturally safe environment for Māori students to fulfil their potential within Massey University Manawatū campus, to acknowledge Te Treaty as a founding document of Aotearoa and Te Tino Rangatiratanga as a move towards autonomy. The items that Manawatū will perform are Te Ahu a Turanga and Toia Mai. Te Ahu a Turanga is a rangatane iwi composition that details a significant area along the Tararua Ranges. It reinforces the ties students have to the Manawatū region. Toia Mai was composed by Weremu Te Ranga Poitapu and documents a significant milestone in the renewal of Māori mana and autonomy in the 1800s, as well as the establishment of Te Treaty in 1840. It emphasises the importance of Te Treaty and the power in working together. Please welcome Manawatū.
Thank you very much, Manawatū. What a magnificent couple of songs. We really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Another round of applause. I think it was great. Pro-Chancellor. A doctorate, either a PhD or a professionally named doctorate, is the highest research degree awarded by the university. The successful completion of a doctorate represents a significant achievement. Through the submission of a sustained piece of research expressed in the production of a written thesis of no more than 100,000 words, or a creative work of equivalent size and scope, or via a series of publications, candidates are expected to make an original contribution to knowledge in a specific field of study. Candidates will typically spend 3 to 4 years of full-time research solving a problem or addressing a particular set of questions. An international panel of experts then examines the resulting body of work through both written and oral examination. Doctoral research is challenging and represents a huge commitment to advancing research and scholarship. We honour the achievements of our doctoral graduates by inviting them to come onto the stage at the end of the ceremony, thereby formally welcoming them into the academic and scholarly community and acknowledging their entitlement to be called Doctor. Pro-Chancellor, I have the honour to present for graduation in the degree of Doctor of Philosophy the graduands I am about to name. Penelope Ann Bilton, Doctoral Scholar. Chancellor, poverty mapping is used by aid organisations for efficient allocation of aid resources at low geographic level. Mrs. Bilton developed a tree-based methodology as an alternative to the standard regression modelling approach for poverty estimation. Her research findings showed that the tree-based methodology is easier to automate and gives results comparable to the standard method. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Penelope Ann Bilton. Alexander Bisson. Chancellor, Mr. Bisson explored a signalling pathway that is crucial for maintenance of the mutualistic interaction between the fungal endophyte, Epicloe festuca, and its host perennial ryegrass. He found that receptors perceive changes in the environment to activate an appropriate cellular response, while enzymes modulate the signal intensity. His research identified that it is the balance between signalling pathway initiation and termination that enables good communication for normal endophyte-host interaction. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Bisson. Sebastian Blackwood. Pro-Chancellor, metal organic frameworks comprise a class of porous crystals with large internal surface areas. Mr. Blackwood investigated altering the internal chemistry of these crystals using thermolabile protecting groups, TPGs, which protect the chemical groups during synthesis and are readily removed afterwards through the application of heat. His research demonstrated the successful use of TPGs to protect new functional groups, opening up the synthesis of new target materials. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Sebastian Blackwood. Sarah Danielle Bond, Doctoral Scholar. Ms. Bond's research explored the mechanisms that regulate the faithful segregation of chromosomes during cell division. Her research illustrated that specific modifications of histone proteins, which fold chromosomes, are essential to avoid defects during cell division. Such defects are known to cause genetic instability and cancer. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Sarah Danielle Bond. Elizabeth Emma Daly. Miss Daly used large and endangered Placostylis land snails to investigate populations in time and space. Genetics and morphology of fossils and living snails were combined to track evolution and understand the role of gene flow in maintaining shell shape. For the first time, it was shown that both stasis, a period of equilibrium, and morphological adaptation are possible in the face of gene flow. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Elizabeth Emma Daly. Josephine Linaire Fitness. Pro-Chancellor, cave weta are numerous and diverse, but not well known. Ms. Fitness developed a framework to identify and distinguish new species. Descriptions of newly discovered species increase our knowledge of the biodiversity for this group. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Josephine Linaire Fitness. Kimberly Ann Green, Doctoral Scholar. Epicloe festuca is a filamentous fungus that forms a mutually beneficial symbiotic association with Lolium perenni. Ms. Green investigated 3 proteins that are required for cell-to-cell fusion. Her results showed that these proteins are key components of a conserved signalling network that contributes to E. festucae cell-cell fusion and mutualism. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Kimberly Ann Green. Hanan Kayed, Doctoral Scholar. The nanostructure of collagen and its associated macromolecules influences the mechanical properties of bulk collagen tissues. Ms. Kayed showed that the nature of crosslinks present impacts the mechanical response to uniaxial tension at the nano level, however, by very different mechanisms. Her research findings may prove useful for future preparation of collagen materials. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Hanan Kayed. Jason Wong Lee. Vaccination is the most effective strategy for infectious disease control. Mr. Lee's research has provided a novel approach to vaccine development by engineering the disease-causing or related organisms to produce their own particulate vaccine. His research also provides insights into their efficacy. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Jason Wong Lee. Philomena C. Weng Ing. Symbiotic interactions commonly occur between microbes that reside in the rumen and interactions between methanogenic symbionts and protozoal hosts in the rumen and contribute to ruminant methane emissions. Ms. Ng established a method for identifying methanogenic proteins that can bind to protozoal hosts. Her research will ultimately influence the design of biotechnology tools for methane mitigation. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Philomena C. Weng Ing. Zane Norman Norval, Doctoral Scholar. The introduction of antibiotics via wastewater discharge into the environment is a major concern because it encourages antibiotic resistance. Mr. Norval demonstrated that the antibiotic tetracycline was efficiently removed by photodegradation and sorption during wastewater treatment in algal ponds. He also developed a predictive mathematical model that can be used to estimate the risk associated with tetracycline passing through these systems. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Zane Norman Norval. Nirosha Priyadarshina Pitakonda Jidara. Automatic methods of recording birds in their natural environment has improved massively in the last decade, but automatically recognising which birds are calling is a problem for conservation. Ms. Pitakonda Jidara devised a scalable model to automatically identify a target species from noisy field recordings. Her method demonstrates high sensitivity and robustness, even compared to human experts. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Pitakonda Jidara. George Dietrich Rickberger. Biomass pyrolysis is the thermal breakdown of biomass into char, volatiles and gas. Mr. Rickberger examined the kinetics of char formation and determined that secondary reactions are of paramount importance. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Rickberger. Edgar Santos Fernandez. Safety inspection in batches of food represents a substantial economic burden to producers due to their testing costs. Mr. Santos Fernandez research developed several novel acceptance sampling techniques for microbiological risk assessment. These new techniques provide better protection for consumers and require smaller sample sizes. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Edgar Santos Fernandez. Chitra Wadugi Chaturani Silva. Information and Communication Technology, ICT, is the major enabler of collaborative product development activities in conceptualisation, development and commercialisation stages. Ms. Silva developed a new framework and confirmed that ICT usage has a positive direct impact on new products' quality, commercial success and time performance, and an indirect impact on these outcomes through collaboration performance. In addition, she explored moderating effects of project complexity and uncertainty on these associations. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Chitra Waduga Chaturani Silva. Henadige Ishani Budika Soisa. Using the balanced scorecard as the starting point, Ms. Soisa developed and empirically tested a performance measurement system for non-profit healthcare organisations in Australasia. Using both qualitative and quantitative data, she showed how the balanced scorecard can be improved to better explain and predict the performance of non-profit organisations. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Soisa. Simon Shea Vale. Erosion processes deliver sediment in river systems to be transported as suspended sediment. Mr. Vale applied a sediment fingerprinting technique capable of geochemically characterising and quantifying the sources of suspended sediment in a large, complex catchment. He found mudstone deposits to be the major contributor of fine sediment in the Manawatū River. Pro-Chancellor, Dr. Simon Shea Vale. Thank you, Pro-Chancellor. Would all our new graduates now stand? It is my great honour to welcome you as alumni of Massey University. The award of a university degree carries many privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. I charge you as graduates of Massey University to use what you have learned for your own betterment and for the benefit of your communities. I charge you to use the skills and knowledge you have acquired with rigour and integrity, and to commit yourselves to a program of lifelong learning and discovery. I charge you to remember the lessons Massey University has taught you about the worth of others, particularly those who have not had the opportunities that you have had. I charge you to set goals and to continue the hard work that has brought you so far. And in all that you do, I charge you to be deserving of the good name of Massey University. Please be seated.
At the conclusion of this ceremony, guests are requested to remain in their seats until the processions have assembled in Broadway Avenue. Please then join our celebratory procession to the square, where we hope you'll mix and mingle with your graduates, family, friends and staff. All those people have been part of your graduates' successful journey. I declare this congregation to be adjourned. Please join us in singing the national anthem, God Defend New Zealand, which will be led by Manawatū. Please stand.